peg head overlay, trying to figure out where those are going to go. And that neighborhood right there. Nut. It's going to get me close enough to get my distance. Put this in place. Mark it. It's easier said than done, let me tell you. Not wanting to mar up any of the work I've already done. Okay, I better do this with a tape measure, or with measurements, huh? Pretty close on that end. Oh, too much. Come on, Butterfingers. Hang on there. Alright, got this bandsaw ready to roll. Turn on the dust and cut this fingerboard. What the route. Jerry on that. I'm trying to figure out what to do for bindings here. I don't know where this GoPro focuses at very well. I've got these little abalone strips. I'd like to put around the edge. These are the AccuSlice provided bindings of walnut and yellow heart. How tiny those little laminations are. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 pieces. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, 5 pieces. And these are 3-piece. This is maple and walnut. I like to stay with the walnut because I have walnut in the neck. 2 strips of walnut there, and this is maple also, walnut and maple. I prefer to keep it the same woods, but I'm not necessarily liking the looks of this.
Like I always say, there's a million ways to skin every cat, so that works. But what I do, just to give you a different perspective, is whatever's going to be the finished side, I put that in because this can't move, and you can keep the finished side against that part that can't move, and then because your blade can wander, and you're kind of have your finished side out here. And I put the finished side in here where it can never change the size, and I run it through that way. And because this part that's out here, I don't care if it gets screwed up. Yeah, I don't know. That's just a different thought. You can do it either way. When you're working, it's fine. But every once in a while, I think that might be good.
Test run on the router. Was too deep, middle's too shallow. that thing is fantastic. I sure wish I'd have done that before I put this neck on. I didn't know any better. It's the first thing Jerry said when he saw it. That's what you get when you're an amateur. First big route done. Now I've got a route out for the abalone and the other wood purfling in this top. Do another. So on this, the wood binding is deeper than the abalone. So routed out the depth of the abalone and then glue the wood in and just sand it off.
Yeah. And the wood always stands up proud, yeah. You can sand it off or carve it off or both. I do it with my finger planes, but I can control those really well. It's much faster for me to use those.
I'll probably use a scraper.
Probably scraper's your safest, and or sander, just might even be able to just sand it off.
I use as small as this is, I'll just take a ebony block, put some sandpaper on it probably. Got multiple bindings going on here. This is the side edge binding, and then this is going to be the top binding with an abalone in it also. So the way they go together is like this. So I have to route an L shape into the cavity, into the side of the body. So I've got the side binding in. Now I am routing out this top. Much trial and error on my block, and got the sizes correct to fit like that. So wish me luck. Working on trying to bend these moldings to fit this side. So that's where we're at. Once again, I forgot to turn the camera on. So. went there. It's 3 times as complicated because there's 3 pieces around there instead of just 1 piece. I am the world's worst cameraman. I am putting the bindings on the 3 pieces with abalone in the middle. These pieces have a polished edge and a flat, dull edge. So I don't know if you can see that. If I rotate it, try to find the most colorful edge and put it up. And you have to break it in short pieces to make the corner.
But it's a really good question, Peter, and I would like to know the answer to it myself. And to be truthful, when I noticed the difference, I didn't think about putting the deeper side on the bass side. Probably, I mean, here's a different way to think about it. Most of the time when I have something like that, I prefer to put the bassier stuff on the treble side because it basses down the trebly sound. So there's another way to think about it. Yeah, I would like to see somebody do an analysis on that down the road, but truly, all 5 pieces were like that. One side had one sound, the other side had a different sound. One was low, one was high. Every single time. I don't think that was coincidental. Okay, the next question. Yeah.
About the piece you made with the car.
Yeah.
This is a view of before. You see the shadow, how it's proud, and then all the glue squeeze out, and then this is after rough cleanup. Still hasn't been final sanding. It got thin in a few spots, but I didn't go through it any place. And I'm done. I am finished with all the rough sanding. Well, I say that, and then I see a spot right there. I haven't done anything with the center seam. Trying to get the rest of the stuff done. That's a tight seam. Now, if I need to, or if I have time or the ambition, I will put something there, but right now, it's a low priority. Okay, so, come back in here. And you see, Avalon, I wet the cardboard, soften the glue. It's a water-based glue. There's a couple pieces loose. It's what this tape is for. Cut with the same router, but I can see that it's not deep. Got a little fine tip from Jerry. mock-up of what it's going to look like. I'll probably put something on that. Definitely something on the peg head here. Oh, another heart attack. I guess I didn't show what we're doing. I'm cutting the slot for that to fit in. Yesterday ran out of memory card and I just didn't take the time to go empty it, so I'm trying to get this thing knocked out. I don't know where I left off. Got this inlay in, got it sanded, got the top sanded off, got the fretboard on. I just glued that last night, so I know that wasn't on. This morning I have glued on this binding. I still have to rough it out. I've got the abalone all the way around the edge and the 3-piece binding. The back is done. It is not sanded, finished, or filled. This side I am Pore filling all of the divots in this crazy wood. When you bend it here and here, especially, lots of little cracks and pores in it, and filling that. I can see a few more right here that I'm going to fill right on camera. Put a coat or so of super glue on this to fill in all the pits and pores and cracks, and not really cracks, but splinters. This stuff is so splintery. When you bend it in the corners, it frays. And so I'm filling all that in and then sanding it, and I've got one more layer to put on it. fan to blow fumes, because the fumes will kill you with this stuff. Just squeegeeing it out. Check. Make sure it's the right depth, huh? Okay, I've sanded off the back from the first layer. Filler. I'm going to try to hit another layer. Saturday to Saturday, every day, at least 10 hours, most days 12 to 15. Only one day, 10 hours. I took off to go see Mary's basketball game. A lot of hours here. This is the finished product. Obviously, I'm not done. I've got it all sealed, all the pores filled. It's very splotchy, light and dark, but I think the first coat will get rid of that. I'm not going to try to do anything with it until I put the first coat on it and see how it looks. If it's still splotchy, I'll have to sand it down to bare wood. Then I'm going to be starting over with all these silly holes. So I'm going to try not to do that. I'm going to give you a close-up. Hopefully you can see the grain in the wood, the flame. See the purfling, the neck. I still got to fret it. I still got to cut out those glues filled in slots. That's going to be the hardest part. Put the pickup in it and the bridge, the nut, the strings and the tuners. So it's a long way from being done, but I'm on the downhill curve now. Still a lot of work. The finish alone is a lot of work, but hopefully I'll get it done in the next couple weekends. Hello my friends, Jerry and Rosa in the Rosa String Works workshop. I had a request for a little problem on an instrument just recently via email and asking my thoughts on it. And what was that request? Well, they were asking, how do you, they were asking, is it a problem if your bridge leans forward? And whenever you have an adjustable grid that moves on top of your instrument, they can lean forward. And almost all of them will do it to a certain degree. It's partly because of the strings. You keep tightening them and the bridge just keeps pulling. Okay, I'm going to slowly increase this hole size. 5/16 and a 7/16 and a 3/8, and eventually work my way up to the 1/2 inch. Nerve-wracking. There we go. Done. Please fit. It fits. Computer work, but I trace these on the computer through a scan on my photocopier. That's my printer, and then laser outline them and engraved them a little bit with my laser, but my laser's not working like it should, so doing the old-fashioned router bit method. Hopefully I won't screw this up, because that will really upset me. So here we go. This is going to be annoying noise. Okay, I've been at this for half hour or so. I sprayed a couple coats of lacquer on and sanded it down once and put a couple more coats, and now I'm doing a hand sand. Got a few runs, a few blemishes, several divots, which is very difficult with lacquer. I don't know if you can see. This is sanded smooth, then all these little pits here. I hit it once and took the ridges off of the varnish. So we got to sand it till it all looks like that. Next I got the front and back to do. I started on this other side, and the neck is all pretty much done. I can see the neck is not done, looking right here. Move to a new section. Minor details, but whenever you're dealing with minor details, that's what you got to deal with. Got it having your name on it. The other side shows. Oh, mercy. That looks pretty cool. Will look cool when it's finished. Okay. What I'm saying is, the tuning shafts are not centered on those holes. So I have to mark the wood and cut the wood out. Well, crap, I forgot to turn the camera on. I just sprayed it. I'm gonna let it sit for 20 minutes and spray it again. Sanding it with fine sandpaper, wet sanding, take out some minor runs, and then hand polishing with this semi-chrome polish. That sit for 30 minutes and I'll put another coat on it. Okay, it is Monday. Tuesday, no, it's Tuesday. Yesterday was Monday. Spraying it. Tuesday the 15th. And hitting it a light sanding. Smooth out any blemishes, and gonna give it a polish and tuners on it, get the strings on it, unless I have a problem. That's the plan anyway, put it that way. Okay, semi-chrome polish. I think that looks great. Now I've got a run to address right there. I think I think I'm done as far as I can go with it. Once this hardens, we'll have to come back and try to get the rest of these fine scratches out of it. I got a little dull spot here I need to buff. Okay, I'm going to bring out the pick guard and hit it with a little buffing compound. Oops, I didn't have the camera on, I just buffed this out. So, this goes there. Okay, I'm going to get some boiled linseed oil. Alright. I gotta put the tuner back together. The washer did come off of it. Okay. Got a set of Diodario custom lights. They're 52 down to 11. So they are a relatively light set. And before I string this up backwards, I better flip it over. Like it's supposed to be. Strings are on it. Used. Oh, I don't even know if I can do this. Very unnatural. Super low action. So, wish I could play it. I am going to adjust this nut to give it a better try real hard, I can get it to make some noise. I'll adjust it, we'll come back. Got a nice low end. I'm going to try to play it upside down. I've got the pick guard just temporarily stuck on there. Listen. Let's see, that would be that way. pretty good. Might have a little buzz on the G string. Maybe. I'll have to wait till Joe plays it, see if we can get it to play for him. It gets played pretty hard for it to do that.